field, you idiot. Lucas's farm's on the other side of town.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, where the only thing longer than the flights we take are the damn load screens. Alright guys, so we're going to do a little bit of general aviation flying today. It's a nice snowy garbage day here in Ohio, so we're going to take that to heart. And let's take off from Portage County Airport. We will be using the Vans RV14A, a plane that I actually got to go for a ride in with one of my old neighbors. It was very fun. I even got to take the controls for a little bit once we were in the air, and it was awesome experience. Loved it. So here we are at Portage County. One of the fun things is, look, his hat is coming through the canopy, but that's fine. Don't even worry about that. Okay, so in the cockpit, you probably wouldn't do this today given the icing conditions at the moment, but it's a simulator and you know we're just gonna roll with it. So the only other thing besides the fact that I wouldn't do this in this weather is that I'm using my Logitech X56 joystick for all this today, mainly because it is a center stick. And that also means though that I don't really have a prop and mixture lever on my throttle, so I have all that set to auto for this setup. If I was using the honeycomb prop and mixture handles, but we're gonna leave that on auto for today. All right, let's get this thing ready to go. So let's turn on our battery, alternator, avionics master. Let's get that on. Let's put on our strobe lights. Let's plug in our flight plan. We are at Kilo Papa Oscar Victor, and we're gonna go to Kilo Tango Sierra Oscar or Carroll County, and we're good. We're doing VFR. So yeah, let's get this thing. Well, first let's push back. So I'm gonna turn off my parking brakes and watch what happens here. So I'm gonna do the auto pushback feature of Flight Simulator. All right, watch what happens when I stop. So Shift P, whoop. We do a little wheelie. Don't know why. It's really frustrating, but we can fix that. Again, it's a simulator. It's mostly realistic today. All right, so let's get this thing fired up. Let's turn on fuel switch. Turn our fuel to the right. Actually, no, we want left. Prop full forward. Mixture. And let's fire her up. All right, we got an engine. Let's turn on our windshield de-ice because we've got a lot of it building up. And let's turn on our autopilot power in case we need it. Nav, taxi lights, that pitot heat we definitely want. Okay. There we go. Wheelie fixed. Let's taxi. Let's auto set our altimeter. Get ourselves on the runway. So one of the things with single engine propeller aircraft is when you're flying down the runway, they sure do like to pull off the center line. So how you counter that is with your nose wheel and rudder pedals. But it's like really sensitive and weird in this game, so it's very difficult to do. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best and see what happens. All right, flaps are good. Prop mixture full forward. We would have done a run up back at the ramp. Check our voltages on our right and left mags, but we don't need to do that for the sim. We can, but there's no point, because unless you program it to fail, It won't. Okay, let's give it a little juice. Make sure we're all good in the hood. And let's start rolling. Actually, I'm not doing too bad at keeping it straight. All right. We're in the air. We have a pretty good crosswind right now. I looked at the windsock before we did this. BT dubs. Not the best climb ever, but it's okay. Let's bring our flaps up. And we're gonna start working on getting our way to our magenta line there. And I'm thinking probably between 25 and 3,500 feet is where we're gonna wanna be. All right, we'll come right a little bit. And we're pretty much gonna hold this heading. Let's go 3,000 feet. Methinks this is a relatively short flight too. Be able to lean it or bring back our prop a little bit. Variable pitch props are awesome, because then when you get up to wherever you're cruising, depending on your altitude, you don't have to hear the engine going crazy. All right, I'm gonna start slowly bringing us a little bit to the left, and we should match up with our line. And we'll do some cool time lapse. You see that? That's bad. All right, guys. So we are getting close now. Very close. So there's our destination. What we'll do is we're gonna actually cross over the midfield. Let's bring back some throttle and start descending a little bit. And we're gonna turn downwind as soon as we cross. Try not to lose too much altitude doing so. Flaps down. Turn base. We are losing way too much speed. Not the best maneuver. So slightly crooked base leg, but you know, it is what it is. And begin our descent. lights aren't telling me much. Come on. I don't land with crosswinds like that very often in this game. Let's pull off here. Let's park it. Tipping back again for some reason. Parking brake is on. All right, well, we shut down, but apparently our propeller is still spinning. Also, that ice is very bad. But yeah, so we landed at KTSO. Not my best work. Thanks for watching. If you did, hit that like button if you could. Subscribe if you could. Leave a comment if you want. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.